What if I told you that you were only one single decision away from a totally different life? This was a year ago, and I was about to pass out on my desk, literally, because it was 3 a.m. and I had been working on this for 7 hours now. But that did not matter because I had been putting this off for way too long now. Tomorrows turned into days, days turned into weeks, and then weeks turned into months. So I decided that today was the day, even if it meant no sleep. Do you ever have that feeling where you know exactly what you want, every single detail, but you have no clue how to get there? That feeling of stagnancy, that feeling of inadequacy. That was me for months and months and months straight. And this thing that I was working on back then was my last and only chance of getting out of living this meaningless and just aimless lifestyle. And I don't know what it is about this time, but when you're up at 3 a.m. and you got your headphones on and you're listening to ambient apocalypse music. I know, very specific, but when you're listening to some music and you're all alone in your house, nobody is awake, and you're just working for yourself, doing something productive. That vibe, that atmosphere, it just hits completely differently. And for a moment there, a single second, that feeling of just stagnancy, inadequacy, that just kind of just went away for a second. And that's when I knew, like, this thing that I was working on, this could be the start of something real, something that I could actually put all my focus towards and just grind away on. And so with a mix of YouTube, some Instagram reels, and finally some work, I was done after 8.5 hours. And so with that last and single click, I changed my life, because that click was me uploading my first video onto this channel. Or I'd be lying to you if I said that after that night I'd completely transformed my life and I'm a millionaire now, I'm earning thousands now, because that's not true. Not true at all. But when I uploaded that video, it gave me something which I started to lack back then, which was hope. You see, the previous few months before I posted that video, I was desperate. I was desperate to get internet money. Literally desperate. I tried every single side hustles, business models, whatever there is out there in online, and tried to do it. I tried and failed, but every single thing. I swear to God, at one point, I was about to become an OnlyFans manager, which is talking about this now is crazy, but I swear to God, I didn't, but I was about to become an OnlyFans manager, which is crazy, especially because I was like literally 16 years old. But thank God I didn't. But you can see how desperate I had become to try and find a way to be able to, live the dream lifestyle of every teenager nowadays, just being kind of a entrepreneur, helping your family out, living the lifestyle, traveling anywhere you want, just being free. That was my goal at that time. And so this night, while I was working, I had one single mindset in my mind. I need to make this work. There is no plan B. There is no, if this doesn't work, I'll do this. If this fails, I'll do this. There is none of that. I need to make this happen. Even if it takes me months, even if it takes me years, I gotta make this happen because there are thousands and thousands of people just like me who are making it work on YouTube. If they can, why can't I? What do they have that I don't? I have the internet, for God's sake. I gotta make it work. That was my single mindset back then. If I can't make it work, I'm just being lazy. It's not a skill issue. I have YouTube for a skill issue. It's just me being lazy and procrastinating. That's the only thing. And mind you, back at that time, I was dog shit. Literal dog shit at talking to the camera. Maybe I'm still dog shit, but back then I couldn't even speak off camera. So in front of a camera, it was even more harder. I'd spend like 2 hours recording a 5-minute video. Sometimes it'd be 3 hours just because I'd stutter so much, or just because I'd go completely blank, and I'd just not be proud of the end results. So I'd start over and over and over again to try to get the perfect video. Obviously it wasn't perfect, but it was close to average, I guess. And on top of that, I had no clue what I was doing. I had no vision for the future. I had no specific topic that I knew that I wanted to make videos on. I just knew that YouTube equals good. Posting on YouTube is better than simply pointlessly just wandering about trying to figure out what business model is good for you and doing nothing in the end. And that's why I started. You see, it only takes one night of hard work, one night of focus, one night of courage, one night, one decision, which can completely alter the direction of your life. And when you make that decision, maybe after this video or something, it's not going to seem like a big decision. When you first start out and make that decision, you will think that that decision is very small. It's almost useless, and it might not even make sense. But that's the beauty of it. There's this quote that I recently heard, and it explains these life-changing decisions so well. It goes like, the ironic tragedy of life is that it can be only lived forward, but only makes sense in reverse, backwards, looking back at it. Because right now, looking back at my decision of making my first video, bro, that was the best decision of my life. The act of courage of just grabbing my balls and saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care about who finds this video, who says what about this video. I'm just gonna do it. That act alone led me to this point over here. It might not be a big point in my life, but it's better than where I was 1 year back. I started YouTube out of despair and hopelessness, and now I make videos because it helps people. Literally, it helps make a positive impact on people, and I have a chance of making this my future career. I made this video for you, for all those who need that one final push, one final nudge in the right direction. You know you want to start that thing that you've always wanted to start, but you think that you need more preparation, that you need more research, more certainty. But if I were to tell you that this new journey that you want to take has a 100% success rate, there's no chance of failure, would you keep preparing? Would you keep researching? Would you keep trying to figure everything out, making it perfect as possible before starting? Probably not. You try to start as soon as possible, because the sooner you start, the sooner you get closer to the guaranteed results. And I know results aren't guaranteed, obviously, but when you go in with that mindset, anything is almost possible, honestly. And research is good. Research is very good, but at one point it just becomes productive procrastination. If there's anything that you can take away from this video, let it be this. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I know you have the deep desire inside of you. If you're watching this, you probably have that, but maybe something is holding you back. Maybe it's uncertainty, maybe it's the fear of judgment. But remember this, it's better to start and fail and know the fact that you tried and then failed than having the thought of never knowing what could have been if you started. Starting only takes just one single night of saying, okay, fuck it, bro, I'm just gonna start. One single night, and can completely alter the direction of your life. When you will start, if you start after this video or this night, you will be shit, no doubt, but only for a little bit. But if you don't start at all, you're gonna be shit your entire life, forever. But anyways, thank you for watching, and make it happen.